Good morning everybody, my name is EK and welcome back to some more OSRS. So today, as I mentioned in the last video, I do want to go through some of these achievements that are easy to knock out. So first of all, we have to learn your age from Hans in Lumbridge, who I believe is the NPC that is just down here at the bottom floor. I think we even talked to him. I'm pretty sure we've done multiple of these things already. Like, didn't we already craft some water runes? I'm pretty sure we did. But for some reason it hasn't registered them, and I'm not sure why. Is that potentially because we did them as free to play and maybe it doesn't take them into account when you're free to play, something like that? But I think Hans is somewhere in this area, isn't he? Oh, there we go. There is Hans. We can go talk to him. Hello, Hans. So can you tell me how long I've been here? There we go. Ah, I see all the newcomers arriving in Lumbridge, fresh-faced and eager for adventure. I remember you. You spent 6 days, 18 hours and 46 minutes in the world since you arrived 136 days ago. Guys, it's been 136 days already, what? Has the series been going on for that long already? And are we really nowhere near even making significant progress, guys? This series is going to go on forever, I feel it. So, you've completed an easy task in the Lumbridge and Draenor area. Alright, so next up, craft some water runes from Essence. And I could probably do this in like a very efficient order, like look at which ones are here, which ones are some other place. But to be fair, I brought my magic setup because I knew I was going to be teleporting around a lot. And I do enjoy magic, it's really fun. So we can just cast the Varrock teleport. And, if I have to farm some more runes, I'm perfectly fine with that, because I rather enjoyed the little mini game that we did, the Guardians of the Rift. It was quite nice. So I'm gonna grab a pickaxe, I'm gonna mine some essence, and then I will go back to Lumbridge where the water shrine is, and then we can make some water runes. Also, you will have heard me talking about this in the previous video, but today is the day I'm picking up my puppy, and I couldn't be more excited. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, here we go. Craft the water runes. There we go. Rune crafting, also level 37. Of course, we were almost level up after we did the Guardians of the Rift the last time. And that is yet another task completed. So let me go back into the list. And let's see. Chop and burn some oak logs in Lumbridge. Okay, easy. Let me go pick up a pickaxe and then we go. I can do this so much more efficiently, by the way, by knowing what I'm going to grab next and preparing myself, bringing the axe, bringing the pickaxe, those kind of things. But I choose optimal inefficiency today, so that every single line is a bit of a surprise. I mean, I did read them out last time I recorded, but I can't recall all of them. I know they're easy, but I don't know what I'm going to need. And I think that's, in a way, a little bit fun. Because you can only really experience these diaries once, so you might as well get the enjoyment out of them as much as you can. Which reminds me that I need to get a better axe at some point, because I think I still have the steel axe, which for this little thing is very much sufficient. But I think I should get a better one if I ever do want to go hardcore into leveling it again. Because my woodcutting right now is... Oh, well, let me look at it in a moment. It is actually only 41, which I feel like I could push to 50 plus very easily. Just want to get myself a rune axe though, because I'm pretty sure 41 plus means... rune indeed. Also, I'm not sure what these felling axe things are. Did I have to do with forestry? I can't remember. I haven't really looked into it too much since I returned from my vacation. I've just mostly been doing questing and stuff. So I haven't really looked into the things we talked about just before I left, really. Oh, forgot my tinderbox. Oh, there's an oak tree right over here. I reckon this is also part of what they consider to be Lumbridge, right? Or like the Lumbridge area. So I cut this one down. I get one log from it. And this log we burn. Here we go. Achievement diary. Oh, here we go. Well done. You completed another task. Okay, great. Moving on. Next up is kill a zombie in Draenor sewers. Okay, see you guys there. That's down here, right? Oh, that's Lumbridge Swamp Caves. Where are the sewers again? It's also the quest Lost City, by the way, that I really want to go do, because I think I remember from editing that I needed Lost City to unlock the Astral Rune, I think it was called. And the Astral Rune in turn is required for jewelry enchantments, for all of them. And I would love to check out whatever this is. I don't know what it is really, but I'm assuming I can upgrade my gear in some way by enchanting it. And since my magic is sufficient level for at least level 2, and I can probably push it up to level 3 somewhat easily, like 41 to 49 shouldn't take, oh sorry, 40 to 49 shouldn't take that long. So I really want to go grab that as well at some point, because I think it'd be cool to experience whatever this enchanting thing is. Because I honestly have no idea, but generally, of course, enchanting will mean in some capacity boosting the stats or additional buffs or whatever of your jewelry. Oh, it's Draenor Sewers. Hold on. Draenor Sewers. So that would be Draenor Village. Have I even been in their sewers? I think I... Oh, wait, I've been there because I think I went, like, under the jail at some point, right? So, like, the drop is somewhere in this general area, maybe? Okay, I'll just go to Draenor and I'll see you guys when I find the entrance. Was it through these trapdoors that are over here? I'm pretty sure that was the case. Here we go, we open it, we climb down. Yes, and I reckon there are zombies. Yes, they're in here. Okay, gotta make sure I equip a spell. Let's use a big boy spell. Let's use... You know what, let's use Earthbolt. We haven't used Earthbolt yet, so let me shoot Earth at them. There we go. Kabam. Nice and green bolting. Let's also try some water. And what I'll do is I'll run away a little bit. Oh, I guess I don't have stamina to run away. I wanted to see the animation. I mean, I guess we can see the blue one. Oh, the blue one looks cool. I don't know why I like it so much. So if I look up his stats, he is weak to... Actually, he's not weak to magic at all. Well, actually, you know, it's fine. It's fine. So that is done. I'm not going to stay here for too long. Catch some anchovies in Al-Kharid. Okay, so we got a fishing net and we go to Al-Kharid. See you guys there. Actually, I did just read this part as well about mining the iron ore. And since I have a pickaxe with me, I'll grab that one as well. And then we'll return. And finally, at the end, we will bake some bread on the Lumbridge kitchen range. Because that's such a classic thing to do, which I guess I haven't done since Cook's Assistant. To be fair, that wasn't bread. That was something else. I think last time I made bread, I think was during the tutorial. I think you make some bread there, right? Also, I think these kind of achievement diaries are such good ideas. I tend to like lists with things to do in my MMOs. You know, normally, if someone gives me a big list of things to do in real life, I'll be like, no, get out of here. Those are chores. But if you give them to me in an MMO, all of a sudden, I do enjoy them. As long as they're engaging activities. And these ones are all... I think it's a really cool design because they give me tasks to do in an area, ranked by difficulty. They're varied because there are different kinds of things you can do in the area, but I don't know, they still feel like they're cohesive. Like, it's kind of like, hey, do you want to just help the people of this area out by doing these tasks? They're kind of like hidden quests, almost like hidden fetch quests in a way, but I very much do enjoy them. I also have no idea what kind of rewards I can be expecting from this. Obviously, this is an easy one, so I'm expecting the rewards are not too incredible, but I think you get some pretty cool rewards, right? Like, you unlock new like shortcuts and stuff, or like different things you can do. So it's not just like stat boost, it's also like fully unlocking things in the game, I think. Because I've heard people say like, hey, I need to complete X elite diary to unlock Y content, and it sounds kind of cool. Here we go. Some raw anchovies, and moving on, of course, we gotta go and mine some iron ore at the Al-Kharid mine, which is of course located just up north over here. And there we go, that is done as well. And now to wrap things up, I will have to go get the ingredients to make some bread in the Lumbridge kitchen, and then the easy Lumbridge and Draenor area will be done. So see you guys at the cooking range. Really, I have no pot? Okay, I guess there must be a pot down at the kitchen, right? Yes, there's a pot right here, beautiful. Alright, over to the windmill. It would be rather hilarious if I now end up burning the bread, which I'm assuming I can. Although I reckon my cooking level being 43 should be high enough to guarantee a successful cook, right? Alright, so we combine the bucket of water with the pot of flour. And we want to create bread dough. Then we want to use this bread dough on the cooking range over here. Here we go. And we've made bread. Congratulations! You have completed all of the easy tasks in the Lumbridge and Draenor area. Speak to Haetius Cosantus outside of Lumbridge Castle to claim your reward. Haetius Cosantus. Okay. I've never seen that name before, I think. But outside Lumbridge Castle, okay. Let me go find him. Ah, this guy. Okay. I've completed all of the easy tasks in the Lumbridge and Draenor achievement diary. Quite. You'll be wanting a reward then. Yes, please. This ring is a symbol of your exploration of Lumbridge and Draenor. It can recharge half of your run energy twice per day, and cast low-level alchemy without runes 30 times per day. Do I care about low-level alchemy in some capacity? Not 100% sure, but being able to recharge half of my run energy, I think that can be quite convenient, because I've had moments where I wanted to have run energy, I had to just kind of sit here and wait, but I would have to bring it into my inventory, unless I equip it, I suppose. Wow, thanks! If you ever lose your ring, come back to me to reclaim it. So, who are you? I am Hatius Chrysanthus, the Tasks Master for the Lumbridge and Draenor Achievement Diary. What is the Achievement Diary? It's a diary that helps you keep track of particular achievements. In the Lumbridge and Draenor area, it can help you discover some quite useful things. Eventually, with enough exploration, the inhabitants will reward you. You can see the list of tasks on the side panel. I have a question about my achievement diary. So what are the rewards? Well, there are 4 different explorers rings which match up with the 4 levels of difficulty. Each has the same reward as the previous level and some additional benefits too. Which tier of rewards would you like to know more about? What about elite rewards? In addition to the previous tiers of rewards, you can block an additional Slayer target with Slayer Masters, recharge all of your run energy 3 times per day, and cast high level alchemy 30 times per day. The Culinaromancer's chest is 20% cheaper. You can use fairy rings without needing a Dramen or lunar staff, and you receive double wire when thieving in Dorgishkan. Thanks. Okay, actually, I think I don't want to know what the rewards are, at least not yet, because I kind of like blindly going through this and like not knowing what I can expect to get. But I guess next up, we'll do the same thing, and we'll go do it in Varrock, and we will knock out all of these. Okay, so I just did this one, mine some iron ore in the southeast mining patch near Varrock, which is where I first started mining on this series, which was a very enjoyable moment for me. Jump over the fence south of Varrock. Okay, so south of Varrock, a fence. Is that this fence? Oh, I guess that's like a very small shortcut, so I don't have to walk this way and then this way. I can instead jump over this fence. Also, what questions here? What lies below? That sounds interesting. So I guess I'll jump this fence. Alright, here we go. Let's do some solid fence jumping. Yeah, there we go. Wait, no, walk up to it. Oh! Oh my god, I didn't expect to jump like that. That was cool. Alright, that is done as well. Now, next up, buy a newspaper and give a dog a bone. I guess I'll have to go get a bone first. Do these chickens drop bones? Can I just kill a chicken for a bone? Chicken, if you die, will you drop a bone for me? Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so I'll go back to the center of Varrock, I guess, find a stray dog, and also see if I can buy a newspaper, for which I guess I'll need like a little bit of cash, probably like 5 or something. Oh, also, we just got an antique lamp, which I didn't mention yet, but we got it from the easy achievement diary, I reckon. I guess it's a better lamp, because I think the other ones are different, right? They're like a different color. So these might be a little bit better. I guess I'll put them into Slayer, I think, because people keep telling me Slayer is like really, really annoying to level in the early levels, and it's, you know, it's kind of like annoying up like level 60 to 70-ish, and then it becomes really, really fun. So I guess I want to put some points into Slayer. I think that sounds quite convenient. And, oh, this one can only be used on level 30 plus things. How close is Slayer to level 30? Only 18. Okay. Okay, well that won't work then. Most of the skills here, though, I don't really care that much about. As in, they're not difficult enough to level. I guess I'll put it into Prayer, because Prayer can be a bit annoying as well. So let me put it into Prayer. Let's see, what do we get? Confirm Prayer. 2.5k. And Prayer is now 34. You can now use the Prayer Incredible Reflexes. And combat level 56. Okay, cool. So, I guess in the... I mean, Prayer is doing fairly well then, I guess. That's quite a nice chunk of experience. I guess what I care most about for Prayer is getting myself to 43. So I can get the Protect from Melee, Protect from Missiles, and Protect from Magic. And then I guess at that point I can actually start using Prayer. I feel like I haven't used Prayer like almost at all. I've been enabling it for like really difficult fights, and then I've just not really looked at it whatsoever outside of that. But I guess I will probably use that a lot more once I get the proper bossing and stuff with these 3. So it's important I hit at least 43. I reckon I can get the newspaper from this guy. I can talk to him. Hello, citizen. So what do you do around here? I am a town crier. It's my job to let people know of any recent news. After all, there's all sorts of things happening around here. I see. See you later. Until next time. Oh, I guess he doesn't sell the newspaper. But then where do I get the newspaper? It's like a bookshop, a post office, something, somewhere. I mean, where do people get a newspaper in real life? You know, like of a newspaper stand? Or delivered to their door, annoyingly. I haven't read a newspaper in years. Many years. This one might take a little bit of looking into. Oh, there's a newspaper trader over there. Cool. Cool. Okay. So, is it Benny? Benny, are you the newspaper trader? Can I have a newspaper, please? Certainly. Now, that'll be 50 coins, please. Sure, here you go. Benny sells you a newspaper. Thank you, Benny. Appreciate it, Benny. I can read the newspaper. Varrock gets makeover. This city of Varrock is the latest recipient of a complete makeover. When interviewed, King Roald said, in order to keep visitors coming to see the sights of our beautiful capital, we felt that tidying things up would be more effective than just issuing a decree. Make sure you visit the newly refurbished museum while you are here. Does this stuff change, or is this always the same? But it'd be cool if these things changed based on what was going on in the game development. So, obituaries. Goblin died. Giant Red died. Unicorn died. Varrock Guard died. Varrock Guard died. Varrock Guard died. Yes, I had to repeat that 3 times because it just, like, there's 3 lines there, guys. I had to commit to it, okay? Bear died. Classified. Lowe's Archery. Emporium for the finest ranging weapons in town. Time to party, visit the fancy dress shop for all your party outfits. And the Dancing Donkey cold beer always in stock. I like how the advertisements are just under the obituaries, which I'm not sure is that kind, but you know what, it is a thing. So we have a newspaper, and now we have to give a dog a bone. So let me find the dog. I guess the dogs are like the shady part in town at the back, right, with the baggers and stuff. Like the stray dogs are over there, I think. Oh, there we go. I see a stray dog. No, I don't want to shoo it away. Oh, I just used the I just used the bone, guys. I just buried the bone in front of the dog like a disrespect. Like, you want to bury this bone? No. I buried this bone. Let me repeat this process by using them on the stray dog. There we go. He's like, woof, woof. And we have given him a bone. He is now all happy. Next up, spin a bowl on the pottery wheel and fire it in the oven in Barbarian Village. Oh yeah, that was the whole process with the soft clay, right? With the water and then the clay and then turning it to soft clay. And that's actually a fairly involved process. You know, I just realized that actually I've still been playing pretty much all Iron Man. Like, I have not really used the Grand Exchange at all. I've used it a couple times, like speed things up, like buy a little bit of food, like buy some lobsters and stuff, like very, very easy stuff that I could just do myself. And I've maybe used it like 5 times or something to buy like simple things like that. But outside of like some like minor convenience usage, I really haven't used it at all. Like, obviously I've sold things on it, but I haven't really bought things on it. And I definitely do get why people say Iron Man is the real way to play this game, because honestly, this is just way more fun. And I am pretty confident that I will just keep playing this way until at some point I want to start playing the economy a bit more. But I'm really happy with this middle ground where, honestly, I mean, my account is pretty much Iron Man, and it's been incredible. Alright, I've made a whole batch of the soft clay, just in case I need some more later. Okay, so I think we go to the potter's wheel. And we have to make a bowl. Let me just make one bowl, just in case I mess something up. So here we go. That is a bowl. And now in the pottery oven, we fire the bowl, right? Here we go, beautiful. That is done. I will just make 2 more, because, I mean, I'm already working on it anyway. Oh, I should have made the higher tier ones, I guess. Oh, well, it's whatever. We can make these as well. Just, you know, we get some experience. I'll just drop the bowls. I don't really need the bowls, but we can just drop them. I guess they're not worth a lot, right? They're worth 17. It's not even worth my time. So let me just quickly drop these and move on to the next thing in the list. So we have speak to Haig Halen after obtaining at least 50 kudos. I think we have 50 kudos, right? Hopefully. I'm actually not sure how many kudos we had. We had a fair amount of them, I think. And I guess this Haig Halen person is in the museum or around the museum. So I'll go there and I'll see you guys when I found the NPC. Ah, Curator Haig Halen. Welcome to the Museum of Varrock. I believe this is the guy we also spoke to for the Shield of Arav quest. So, have you any interesting news? Yes, we found a rather interesting island to the north of Mauritania. We believe that it may be of archaeological significance. Oh, that sounds interesting. Indeed, we are making the final preparations for our voyage. In fact, you may be just the person we are looking for, assuming you've got the necessary qualifications for it. Would I qualify then? Unfortunately, you haven't passed your Earth Science exams, so you aren't qualified to help us on the dig. If you're interested, visit the dig site to the east and talk to the examiners there. You do not meet all the requirements to start the Bon Voyage quest. Oh! And I need to do the dig site quest, I reckon? Hold on, let me double check that. So... Bon Voyage. Yeah, so 100 museum kudos, which I guess I don't have. And then the dig site as well needs to be done. And the dig site is a quest that I can almost do. I just need some herb lore leveling. But it is part of the Mayorat quest chain. And as you guys know, I kind of want to see if I can do them in order. Now, I don't mind doing like one quest and I'm leaving the rest, like if it just opens up a lot of content, because there's like literally a very, very, very long chain. And there's like Desert Treasure in here, which I believe is like, I've heard Desert Treasure, Song of the Elves, While Gothic Sleeps. Like there's some like really, really long quests in some of these chains that, you know, take hours and hours and hours, even with a guide. So, you know, that might take me literal days. We have 28 museum kudos only, really? What if I study display case? What happens? 2 beautiful examples of the many items of pottery found around the dig site. There appear to be Cerdominus markings upon these artifacts, indicating that this was at one time a Cerdominus city. This pot appears to be dated around the beginning of the 4th age. Okay, lots of cool stuff here that I would check out. But how do I get more kudos? I did all of the things down here, didn't I? Did I only get 28 kudos for that? Did I get 1 kudo every time? How can I get more kudos, guys? Let me see. Thanks for all your help. Okay. I mean, I did all of these things. Yes, and I did go back and answer the one question I missed, guys. And I did talk to Orlando Smith, as I did mention in one of the videos. But in case you did not know that, I did, in fact, do the thing that I said I did. But I'm not 100% sure how I get more kudos. Can someone tell me? Can I talk to the curator again? And can you tell me exactly what I need to do to get more kudos? Do you know where I could find any treasure? Look around you, this museum is full of treasures. No, I meant treasure for me. Any treasures this museum knows about it goes to great lengths to acquire. Okay, and something about a talisman also he mentioned. Or sorry, a medallion. Well, firstly, you'll need to do a bit of work around the museum. Then maybe we can talk. Okay, there's also an upstairs floor, by the way, that I don't think I've even been to. Historian Minus. Hello! Hello there, welcome to the Varrock Museum. Can I help you? So tell me about the museum. Well, as you can see, we have recently expanded a great deal to cope with the influx of finds from the dig site. Also, of course, to prepare for the new dig we're opening soon. So tell me about the new dig. Is that set up for the quest, for the dig site quest? Well, we recently had a large chunk of funds donated to us, so we sent out all sorts of explorers. I'm sure you'll meet them as you go around the world. People like Simon down in the desert near the pyramid, as well as Aristarchus in Polnivnich, Varman, and of course Anna Jones. Anyway, we think we have discovered an island that has massive archaeological significance. We can't say much beyond that at this point, as we haven't researched it. If you have the qualifications and help us out around the museum, I'm sure we could offer you a place in the dig when we're ready to go. Dude, that's really cool how they're setting up this island. I don't know what this island is. That would be very nice. So I have some information which might be of use in your displays. Do I? I mean, I guess I can talk to him and say that. That's grand. We're always glad to have more facts. Now, tell me what you know. Well, I infiltrated one of the gangs here in Varrock. We have gangs? Yes. Anyway, I managed to get half the shield of a roughback. Only half? Yes, the gang had a bit of a tiff. You see, a friend helped me get the other half, and I returned it here to get my reward. Yes, we were most pleased to have the shield returned. As was the king, I imagine. This is wonderful news. I should make sure the display is updated at once. Display number 24, 4th aged, year 700 to 800. Oh, and before I forget, we found this old lamp lying around, and since you've done such a sterling job, we'd like you to have it. Oh, random bits of tat. Thank you very much. You're welcome. You receive an old lamp. Well, I recently defeated Delriff, a demon. I did it by using a sword called Silverlight, which is apparently the only sword that could do it. I can give you a description if you want. Delriff? Incredible! I am grateful to you for letting me know. Please tell me more about Silverlight and I'll get a display erected. Display number 25, 5th age, year 20. I discovered some disturbing yet heroic information about the vampires of Mauritania. Oh. And we're getting museum kudos for this, guy, so let me just keep rambling about all the things I've achieved. This is kind of like the YouTuber experience, right? You know, you're just sitting there, you're talking, you're acting all important. You're like, let me tell you about me, okay? I'm the important one here. Yes, the vampires once tried to invade Mistalin, but 7 priestly warriors drove them back. They then blessed the Self to stop the vampires from ever invading again. Quite worrying that it's just a bit of water keeping them there, but Saradomin will protect us. I have no doubt. Thanks for your information. I'll get a display put up, number 23, 4th age, year 1100 to 1200. I helped the Order of Wizards to rediscover how to access the Rune Essence Mine. Ah, I heard about that. Tell me more. I can't tell you much, but I do know that this mine is hidden away. You can only get there by teleportation. Sounds like magic to me. I'll get a display put up immediately. Display number 21, the first display of the 5th age. Oh, and we're lacking 20... Are we lacking 2 kudos? Really? Hello? I have some information? Do I have more information? On second thought, you seem to have everything I know covered there. No matter, I'm sure you'll find more. Look around the museum, explore the city, and maybe do some quests, and I'm sure you'll find something worth telling. Yes, I'll do some quests or something. Okay, it's kind of cool that you can go and, you know, do all kinds of things and then tell your stories to this guy. What isn't cool is that obviously this means I am lacking a whole 2 kudos. So I'll have to find a way to get 2 more kudos, and I'm not exactly sure how this system works. I am assuming I can do something, right? Like, it's an easy task. I reckon I'm in a position where I can do it, but I probably need to do something else for the museum. I mean, I'm gonna assume that the dig site quest gives me some kudos, because, like, it's heavily tied into this place, and it's required to unlock the next quest, so I wouldn't be surprised if the dig site quest gives you something, but I'm not really looking to do an entire quest right now. How long even is the dig site quest? The dig site quest was short, wasn't it? The dig site, here we go. It's medium, actually, so it's going to be fairly lengthy. Not something I want to squeeze into this video. So let me see if there's a different way I can get some. Also, let me use my antique lamp onto... I guess I'll put it onto a prayer as well. Here we go. How much does this give? 1k. There we go. That means prayer is level 35 now. I mean, that's not too bad. That's shooting up quite efficiently. Total level 739. We are approaching 1 million total experience, which is 1/13 to having 1 skill maxed. Cool. What about this information booth? I mean, it's information we're looking after, right? So, let's see. Find out about kudos. What is kudos? Kudos is a measure of how much you've assisted the museum. The more information you give us, dig site finds that you clean, and quizzes you solve, the higher your kudos. But what's it for? Well, recently we found a rather interesting island to the north of Mauritania. We believe that it may be of archaeological significance, as we've heard many times before. I suspect we'll be looking for qualified archaeologists once we have constructed our canal and barge. So we're using kudos as a measure of who is willing and able to help us here at the museum, so they can then be invited on our dig to the new island. Would I qualify then? Unfortunately, you haven't earned enough kudos yet, so you aren't qualified to help us on a dig. If you're interested in helping us out and getting that kudos, simply help out around the museum. Okay, thanks. Still not exactly sure what I can do, but I mean, I can probably do something here, right? The collector? It's beautiful, isn't it? What is? Everything, the wonders right here in this museum, collected from all corners of the land. I feel like I've talked to him before, but I'm not 100% sure. I guess it is, you're right. I wonder if I can just walk through here and then go down and walk into the dig site, because maybe there's something I can do here, because it says help out at the museum and the dig site, right? So I'll go to the dig site and see if I can do something there. So I can't pass through here, can I? Hello there, sorry I can't stop the talk. I'm guarding this workman's gate. I'm afraid you can't come through here. You'll need to find another way around. You need 153 kudos to pass through here. Okay. Okay, not something I'll be able to pass through soon, but maybe later. It appears I can just walk here. This is a lullaby. Enjoy the music, guys. There's Captain Erdo. Hello, Captain. What happened here? Call it creative landing. Oh, was that a plane? Did he creatively land it on the floor? Alright, so this is the first time we are at the dig site. I think it looks kinda cool. Oh, a genie. A genie. Give me a lamp. Thank you. More prayer points. There we go. Bam. Another 350. Man, prayer is gonna level so much without doing anything prayer related. It is absolutely beautiful. There are dig site workmen here, and I want to talk to one of these workmen. There's also bones on the floor. Can you tell me what I can do here? Hello? Hello? What can I do for you? What do you do here? Me? I'm a workman. I get paid to shift dirt, essentially. It's not a very good job, but it pays the bills. Oh, okay, thanks. And... can I dig around here? You can only use a site you have the appropriate exam level for. Appropriate exam level? Yes, only people who have passed level 1 certificates can dig in level 1 site, and so on and so forth. Ah, yes, I understand. I mean, I do understand in theory, but there's a camp over there. There must be some sort of like supervisor there, right? Someone who is making sure everything is running accordingly, and who tells you exactly what level you are and has you taking exams. I want an exam, guys. Never thought I'd say that, but I want an exam. Hello, panning guide. Hello, who are you? Hello, I'm the panning guide. I teach students how to pan in these waters. They're not permitted to do so until after they've had training, and of course they must be invited to pan here too. So how do I become invited then? I'm not supposed to let people pan here unless they have permission from the authorities first. Mind you, I can let you have a go if you're willing to do me a favor. What's that? Well, to be honest, what I would really like is a nice cup of tea. Tea? Absolutely, I'm parched. If you could bring me one of those, I would be more than willing to let you pan here. I usually get some from the rock, but I'm busy at the moment. I mean, I can run back and forth and get that, but that wasn't really the plan. But is this an archaeological thing? The panning? I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll be lazy. We will just teleport to the rock. I'll steal a bit of tea. I'll come back to this guy. Don't know if I need to do that, but you know what? I'm committed now. I will bring this guy his tea. Alright, sir. I have a cup of tea that I would like to give you. There we go. Ah, lovely. You can't beat a good cuppa. You're free to pan all you want. Alright, so we get a panning tray. And I have no idea what we're looking to achieve with this, but this might give me kudos. I'm not sure. And I would like some kudos. So, pan at the panning point. Here we go. Get out my way. Let me pan. You lift a full tray from the water. And I get some fishing experience, and I can search it. You find a shiny cup covered in mud. And I can I bring these? Hello? What can I wait, I can use it. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Can I like give them to him? Let me explain how panning works. First, you need a panning tray. Use a tray in the panning point in the water and then search your tray. If you find any gold, take it with the archaeological expert up in the museum storage facility. He will calculate its value for you. So can you tell me more about the tools an archaeologist uses? Of course. Let's see. Rock picks are for splitting rocks or scraping away soil. You can get one from a cupboard in the education center. What about sample jars? I think you'll find them scattered about pretty much everywhere, but I know you can get one from a cupboard somewhere in the education center, just like the rock picks. Okay, what about a specimen brush? Why do we know all these things, guys? Why are we such an expert? We have a bit of a shortage of those at the moment. You could try borrowing one from the workmen on the site, but I don't think they'll give it willingly. Sounds like I'll need to be sneaky to get one of those then. Okay, trowel? Ah, that you must earn by passing your exams. The examiner holds those. Anything else? If you need something identified or are not sure about something, give it to Terry. He's the archaeological expert in the next room. Ah, okay, thanks. Wait, next room, as in... What is the next room? Is it the next room not here, but like at the museum? Or is there a next room like over there, next room? I guess it might be in here because there's the dig site quest apparently here and it's the exam center. Let's go check out the exam center, guys. It's a nice and cool looking building. I do enjoy the way it looks. There's also something behind there. Is that like a temple? That's the mage training area. That's kind of cool. Lots of people here. So first, let's go talk to Terry Bondo. Hello, who are you? Good day to you. My name is Terry Bondo. I am an expert on dig site finds. I am employed by the museum in Varrock to oversee all finds at this dig site. Anything you find must be reported to me. Oh, okay. If you find anything of interest, I will bring it here. Can I help you at all? I have something I need checking out. Okay, give it to me and I'll have a look for you. So can I just use this thing on him? Have a look at this. The expert cleans off the mud. Looks like an award cup for some small find. Perhaps it belongs to one of the students? Oh. Okay, so it's a bit boring. It's just someone drops their cup that they earned in the water and it wasn't anything special. That's unfortunate. What about these researchers? Can you tell me anything about the research going on? Hello there, what are you doing here? Just looking around for the moment. Well, feel free to talk to me should you come across anything you can't figure out. Alright. And what about the examiner? Hello. Hello there. I am the resident lecturer on antiquities and artifacts. I also set the Earth Sciences exam. Earth Sciences? That is right, dear. The world of Gillinor holds many wonders beneath its surface. Students come to me to take exams so that they may join in on the archaeological dig going on just north of here. So if they don't pass the exams, they can't dig at all? That's right. We have to make sure the students know enough to be able to dig safely and not damage the artifacts. Can I take an exam? Are you sure you want to? Our exams are serious business. Before starting this quest, be aware that one or more of your skill levels are lower than what is required to fully complete it. Oh, this is the quest, the dig site quest. Oh. So the exam is the dig site. Okay, I gotcha. Guys, I want to go do this quest, okay? I really want to go do this quest, and I would love to go do this quest, but I don't have the time today, and I do want to wrap up this recording today. So I just need to find a way I can get 2 kudos. Come on, 2 little kudos. Just like tiny little kudos, okay? Thank you. I guess I can try and find some different things using the panning tray, and maybe there's going to be some treasure, and I can then use that treasure to get kudos. Like, there must be kudos to do with finding treasure, right? So I guess I'll go and pan a bit more. Okay, so it's given me a little bit of fishing experience and a tiny bit of mining experience. 2 and 2. Like, it's practically nothing, but it's interesting how it's giving me mining experience for this as well. Oh, I found some nuggets. Are these nuggets like a system where I can use them as a currency? Oh, a gem. Uncut jade. Wait, I've never seen jade before. It's not worth a lot, though. I'll keep going until I find some sort of treasure. See, the thing is, with the puppy coming in tonight, I probably won't have any time to record in the upcoming days because I'll be completely overwhelmed with all the things I need to do with the puppy. Plus, you know, I'll be in love with the puppy, so I won't be able to pull myself away from it. So I want to wrap up this recording before I pick up the puppy so that I have something to upload, you know? But I don't have enough time today to do the full quest, which is a bit of a bummer. I keep finding golden nuggets, and I don't know if that's good or not. Oh, you find an oyster within the mud. Can I open the oyster? We got an oyster pearl. Also only 100. I feel like there isn't a good reward in this, is there? I mean, I'm still hoping I find some sort of archaeological artifact that I can use. I know it's gonna be like a super easy way for me to get the kudos, guys. Like just like talk to one NPC or something. And I know someone is like right now screaming, like, "Oh my god, dude, just like, do this one little thing." But without having the wiki open, that is... Oh, this one is an empty oyster. Alright, I don't think there's really anything here. I just used it 40 times, which isn't a ton, of course, but I feel like if there was something to get easy kudos, I would have gotten it already. This is a specimen tray. What can I do with this? Oi, what are you doing? I am on an errand. Oh yeah? And whose errand is that then? Where is your specimen jar? Oh, I don't have one. And you reckon you have been sent on an errand without a specimen jar? Sorry, I can't let you do that. Okay, so a specimen jar. I guess I don't have one of those. There's also a chest. Is there something in this chest? Oh, it's locked. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else I can do here? Can someone give me kudos? Guys, give me some kudos, okay? Read signpost. Let's see. This site is for training purposes only. Okay. Search buried skeleton. Okay. Nothing of interest. Okay. Unfortunate. This one? Level 1 digs only. Can I level 1 dig? Hello? Why hello there, what can I do for you? So, can I dig around here? Okay, no. So, I think in order to really utilize this entire area, I probably need to complete the dig site first, right? Because it's going to unlock the level 1 dig sites for me. I can then start doing things, and I guess I can work up to level 2 or something at some point. But I'm thinking I can't do too much here yet that will give me kudos. So maybe I'll have to find something else at the museum. I mean, to be fair, I could just not wrap this up today. Like, I was hoping, because the rest is easy, like, I can just do the earth runes are easy. And the trout is also very easy. I could do this, you know, super easily. But I guess I'll leave the kudos for now, which means that I think next time I will probably do the dig site. So we will do the first Myrat quest of the chain, just to unlock the dig site and allow me to play through this. And then from there on out, I'll probably leave the chain. Although Bon Voyage does sound super, super, super cool. And it keeps talking about an island up here. So I'm guessing it'll have us go to Fossil Island, won't it? This will be where Bon Voyage takes us, I'm assuming. Which I'm looking forward to going. Like a volcano, a tar swamp. Like it sounds quite interesting. A mushroom forest. An entirely different continent. I'll be looking forward to going there, but I think I'll hold off on that. But I at least do want to get these kudos. Alright, I'll just wrap up the video here, guys. We'll, you know, we'll probably have a bit of a short one. I don't know. I mean, I've been recording for about 2 hours, but I've probably cut out a lot. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.